Hey everybody, welcome back to the Saw Shack, you crazy Tasmaniacs. And if you're not a Tasmaniacs, please become one. Come on, let's all have fun. Today I'm out here just kind of messing around. I got a carburetor adjustment kit, tool kit from this right here. Comes in a nice carry case. Basically it's for, to me it's for somebody that for folks that have a chainsaw that has the limiter caps on the carburetor. Yeah, Hipa reached out, and I thought, this is a great tool because I work on lots of different saws, and other people work on lots of other saws. So I thought, why not? Let's give it a shot. It's no big whatever. It's just this toolkit will be handy. That's simply it. And I think it will be handy for some of the viewers here, some people that watch the channel, and other people that will come into the channel and be looking for something in a way to adjust their carburetor, because a lot of them have limiter caps on them to where they'll only go a quarter turn, or some of them will go half turn, and I'm sure some will go more or less. So you got to take your saw. You either got to take your saw apart, and you have to adjust the carburetor a different way. And a lot of people think, well, quarter turn, half turn, that's a lot of adjustment. It is. But if you buy a chainsaw that has this setup from like eBay or from wherever, and they live somewhere totally different, and that carburetor is adjusted for their elevation and their area, and you get it, and you're like, oh, this saw is, or weed eater or whatever, because this kit will work on weed eaters and all kinds of different stuff. I'm not sure what the pattern is for other saws. What I have here today that I'm going to show you is a Husqvarna carburetor from a 372 XTORQ, and that's a pretty popular saw. So unless you have a dealer that will take that limiter cap out for you, and as far as I know, not very many will do it, as long as the saw is under warranty. And you can tear it apart, and you can take it apart yourself, and I'll show you how to do it with this tool, with tools in this kit on a Husqvarna 372 carburetor. Anyway, so this is the 14-piece kit that I got. Because you never know. There's some oddball stuff in here, and it also came with a spark distance gauge or something. I haven't messed with this, but it came with this also. So it's really a 15-piece, and some of the other kits come with like brushes or cleaning rods and all that kind of stuff, whatever. But this kit doesn't. This kit just came with this one and 14 driver pieces. So let's get right into it. I'll get it set up on the carburetor, and I'll bring you back. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, we're back. So on this carburetor, this is one of the tools that comes in the kit. It's shaped like a regular screwdriver. See that? Okay, so on a normal carburetor, you just stick that screwdriver in there, and you can turn it, right? It's hard for me to do with my left hand, but you get it. You can just turn it and keep turning it and keep turning it, because that side doesn't have the limiter cap on it, right? This side does. In order to adjust the carburetor on this one, that's how far it turns. That's it. And then it's maxed out, half turn, and that one's maxed out. So if you want to do it yourself, you need 2 screwdrivers. You need 2 screwdrivers, and you take this one, and right in here in the middle, you push down on that, and see how it pushes that limiter out of the way? And you take this screwdriver, and you unscrew it. You see how much further it goes? It just keeps going with that limiter cap pushed in. Right? This is hard to do. So anyway, so then that cap comes back up, and then it becomes limited again. But if you take this tool that comes in the kit, it's the 21 splined one for the Husqvarna carburetor. Let's see if I can get this in the picture here. See that? And then that just goes on here. Sorry about the wobbling around. Can't see it. Hold on. Let's move this like that out of the way, hey? And this, see that? It just goes down, and then you can just adjust your carburetor. Or if you don't want to continue to use this tool and you just want to be able to do it with the screwdriver, if you have this tool, you can just go like this. And take the jet out. And you see this limiter cap? This is how it goes together. That spring in there. This is how it goes together. That's what it looks like when it's in the saw. Like that. See how it covers that? And then put tension on the spring like it's screwed in there. And that limiter cap, well, does this. And it frees it up. It disconnects the splines, right? But with the splines, this limiter right here, that limiter block, only allows you to turn it so far with a regular screwdriver without pushing this in. But with this tool, the spline tool, let's see, it pushes it in. Pushes it in for you. I know this video isn't all that great, but I think you understand what, you know, what's up with it. Boom, just like that. There. So hopefully that was a pretty good explanation on that type of a carburetor. And I'm assuming that carburetors that have other that take the other tools, I mean, there's quite a few in here. I don't have any experience with any of the other ones yet. But they work on some still power equipment, weed eaters, chainsaws, things like that. The Poulins, Craftsman, those types of saws, I'm pretty sure they have that type of limiter cap. And even, you know, the newer saws, the bigger saws, the carbureted ones anyway, are going to have some kind of goofy limiter cap on them. I'm pretty sure. So if you want to be able to take it apart yourself or adjust it yourself, you know, like I said, if you end up getting a saw from, you know, offline or whatever from somebody and it's adjusted for them and it doesn't seem to run, you might want to think about looking into a kit. And they sell those in 10 piece, a 12 piece, and this is the 14 piece. And they also sell some of them individually, which is good. If you know, if you're a still person, or you know, strictly or whatever, and they all have the same deal, you can buy it individually. If you're a husky person, you can buy this tool individually. The one with the 21, it's a 21 spline. Wherever you end up going to find one, you know, whatever, whether it's on Amazon or I'm not sure if HL Supply sells them or not, but anyway, wherever you go for a husky, for this type of a husky carburetor, it's a 21 spline, and they're, you know, they seem to be a pretty good tool. So I hope everybody's having a great day, and I hope you I hope there was something in here that will help you be able to adjust your carburetor, because like I said, it's for people that know how to adjust a carburetor, or someone that might not, that might want to start getting into adjusting a carburetor and doesn't want to take it to the shop, and doesn't want to tear their carburetor apart, and doesn't want to get rid of that limiter cap on there, and just wants to be able to stick that thing in there and adjust their carburetor, because it works either way. For, you know, like I said, for somebody that wants to tear it apart and get rid of that limiter cap, works great. And then it just sits in the kit, and wait till you get another saw that has that issue, and you got the tool. All right, everybody, take care, be safe, love y'all. TazMan is rolling.